do. But what you need is space around you for your arms. So you want, above you is probably easy, but check if the arm comes behind you, you're not going to bash anything or anyone. So you've got kind of swimming room around you. Good. So just rub the paws. And then a very light, easy massage around the neck. Just let the hands slowly move around the throat. You can turn the head, you can turn the elbows. So we're not quite our normal formal version of this, just nice and loose and free. Just explore that area. Good. And then maybe brush off the shoulders a little and the arms a little. And then when you're ready, settle the hands on the knees to begin. And we'll just free up around the energies of the throat. So you'll be tired of this, but if you let the chin come down towards the base of your throat again, and then slowly look up. Do that twice more. So the chin comes down. And then the chin comes up. Soft gaze or closed eyes if you like. Just a slow motion nodding. And then letting the head find its natural, well-balanced poise. Gazes to the horizon or just below. And then scan that horizon, turning the head. Gently back to center. And around to the other side. Turning. A couple more times each way, perhaps. Just feeling the throat and neck. They go into the shoulders. And at some point back to center. And then you incline one ear to one shoulder. You tilt the head. Gently back through the vertical line. And slowly over to the other side. Once more in each direction, take your time. You can even look slightly down. Slight turning of the head as you tilt. Relaxed jaw. On the other side when you're ready. Good. So, I'm going to talk left and right. Bear in mind it'll look, I think, probably a mirror image on your screen. So go with the words rather than just blindly mirror copy. Otherwise we'll all get very confused. So there's two positions to the arms, which is lucky because you've got two arms. If you bring your left arm out to the left on the horizontal, and you want a sense of gently extending out through the fingers. It's not a stretch as such, as a soft lengthening, as if it's slowly opening to the horizon. in that direction. Your right arm comes directly forwards. Again, it's on the horizontal. Your right arm is the one that moves. Your left arm will stay gently static, gently hovering in space. If it gets tiring, bear in mind the exercise is finite. Worst case scenario, of course, you could rest it on something, or you could let it come down and I won't tell anyone. Okay, so now your head bows forwards, chin towards the throat, just very gently. It's a slow exercise, but it's not as slow as most Kum Nye exercises, otherwise we'd go desperately mad. So now the right arm, your forward-facing arm, slowly comes up towards vertical. At the same time, the head comes up and inclines towards the arm. It leans towards that bicep. Left arm is still, right arm is slowly sweeping around behind you as the head rolls very softly back. Back may not suit some of your necks, in which case just bring it gently over in an arc until it comes towards the left shoulder. As the arm comes down towards the floor behind you, that right arm continues moving, sweeping towards the right knee as the chin slowly rolls forwards again and the arm comes back to horizontal directly ahead. Carrying on, the right arm comes up, the head inclines towards that arm, leans in towards the moving arm, the right arm. The head can roll subtly back as the arm goes back, be careful. Slowly over towards the left shoulder as the arm comes way behind and down towards the floor. Head's beginning to roll forwards as the arm begins to come past the right knee and up again. And then gently, gently coming up. Head towards the arm as the arm comes to vertical. Head softly, skillfully back as the arm comes back. Be very mindful of the neck there. Over towards the left shoulder as the arm comes down, sweeping behind and around. Chin dropping forwards again to that starting position as the arm comes up. Keep the head gently hanging forwards as the hands softly float through space towards your knees. As they rest, the head begins to rise. Shoulders can relax, throat soft. Head finds its natural upright line. And breathe. Before we leap on to the other side, we do the same side but in reverse. So the left arm comes out to the left. The right arm comes forwards. The head starts in that gently hanging position, chin towards the throat. Now, rather than the right arm coming up, the right arm comes down towards the right knee as the head slowly circles around towards the left shoulder, the shoulder of the static arm. As the arm comes up behind you, the head can roll softly, skillfully back, not too far, until the arm is vertical and the head's near the arm. And then the head and arm come forwards together. Head continues to roll towards the left as the arm comes down towards the right knee. As the arm comes up behind you, towards vertical again. The head's rolling back and then leaning in towards the arm as it gets to vertical. And then head and arm come down together. One more time, rolling away from the moving arm as it comes down, across and up behind you. Leaning in towards the arm as the arm comes to upright. And then head and arm coming down together. I've lost count, but I think that's 3. So head stays hanging as the hands come down. If it's not, my apology. Shoulders relax. Body finds its verticality and the head slowly tops that off. Ta-da. We could leave it there, but I suspect you've got a burning desire to do the other side. There's a subtle difference on the other side. So it's in the transition. If the right arm comes up, then it's got that soft line of length to it. It's not rigid, or you won't be able to hold it there. There is a lightness to it, but there's a soft extension out and beyond. And then the left arm forwards. So you've got more idea of where you're going now. Soft breathing. Good. So left arm, the forward arm is coming up and the head's inclining towards it as it does. As the arm goes back, the head can roll softly back with it, but of course not as far. Around to the left shoulder. Sorry, right shoulder. You know better than I do. As the arm comes up, the chin is dropping forwards. Left arm ascending, head leaning towards it. And slow down a touch if you want. Arm behind you, head back. Head towards the right then as the left arm comes down. And as that arm begins to pass the knees, so the head begins to hang forwards once more. One more time for yourself. Now, rather than taking that rest in between, we carry straight on, hence the subtle difference. So now the left arm comes down towards and past the left knee as the head rolls towards the right shoulder. Arm moves up, back behind you towards vertical as the head rolls back and inclines in towards the arm as it comes to upright. Then head and arm can fold forwards together. One more time with words, arms coming down towards the knee as the head's rolling around to the right shoulder. Head slowly rolling back as that left arm comes up. Towards the arm as the arm gets vertical, that's slightly leaning to the side. And then head and arm can fold forwards together. Do one more round for yourself. Good luck. And then allowing the hands to float through space, to settle on your knees or on your lap if you prefer. And that slow ascending of the head. You may find as you rest, you need to micromanage the shoulders or the head a little. But eventually it comes to stillness. If you're suffering, you can stretch your leg out. I know we've been working hard this morning sitting. And then find that soft quality of breathing, nose and mouth breathing if it suits you. Turn your awareness inwards if you need to. And without goal, judgment, or agenda, make contact with sensation or feeling tone within the body. You gently stay with that. Quietly rest with the sensation. And then that which is feeling, includes the mind itself, of course, can relax. So the body and the awareness soften together or open together. And there's a willingness to sink in and settle in. That allows that unfolding to take place. So you're gently teasing the sensations open, allowing them their space and their room. As if the physicality becomes less imposing. And you give permission to relax into that spacious opening. Almost lighter feeling. And let the whole thing gently be supported on the breath.